Hey, Pokemon trainers. Good afternoon. My name is this is Training Riolu. My name is Roy, and we're about to hop into Legend Z-A. Let's see. Yesterday was crazy. We left off doing some ranked battles. We did find a shiny Honedge, and I realized I didn't exactly explain how to. When I was doing the shiny Honedge, I didn't exactly explain how to do the shiny hunting. So I'll explain it right now. So you'll see there are Pokemon that appear in a wild area or in any place, right? Pokemon appear. Here, I'm gonna check. I want to check where Charmander shows up, just in case. So you check the Pokemon you want to check. Okay, Lucario, checking that too. Okay. Then I'll check the other alpha. Okay. So no shinies. Basically, when you find no shinies and you're not being targeted by a Pokemon, you fly back to the area that you're at to get this loading screen. So it's not necessarily specific to this, like this exact way. Basically what you want to do is try to check the shinies that you're looking for, and then once you checked them, try to get that loading screen up, and then you can that'll reset the Pokemon that you haven't caught or battled or interacted with. So as long as you don't kill a Pokemon, or as long as you don't make a Pokemon run away, the Pokemon spawn will reset, and it'll turn into any Pokemon that it can be in that spawn. So for instance, like that spawn right there, that Gardevoir, that could be a Squirtle, a Totodile, a Roserade, a Malamar, or a Dragalge. So every time I go in and don't interact with the Pokemon, I can come back, whoops, and reset by getting that load screen up. So this is something you could do in like Lysander's labs or the underground. You would just need to like reset by leaving the area, getting that load screen, and then coming back. So let's see. I do want to check what Charmander's area. Give me 1 second. I'll leave here so that way I don't encounter or get any Pokemon to start chasing me. Oops. That's okay. You can get their attention without having to reset. I mean, without having that spawn disappear. But when you do have their attention, you won't be able to fly in or out of the arena. So you have to leave the arena and then come back when you have their attention. So I try not to get their attention, but it doesn't really matter if you do or not. You just have to leave the area and then fly back. But if you don't have their attention, then you should be able to check to see, then you should be able to fly out of the area and fly back to where you want to go. And then you should be able to get that load screen to reset everybody. So that's shiny hunting. That's how it goes. I don't think I explained that very well in the last stream because we ended up finding a shiny Honedge right off the bat. So yeah, with with that strategy, during the day, I've been kind of shiny hunting Area 20 to see if I can find starters or alpha starters. And so far, what we've gotten is we got a Leafeon, a Gardevoir, and I found this fletchling randomly running around. I was trying to evolve Eevee for the Pokedex. Okay, so speaking of which, my Pokedex is complete. So we finally have the Dex knocked out. This is pretty sick. All right, so, and then with Mabel's research, I have about 350 battles left to do. So that's what's left on Mabel's research. Hi, Rogue Girl. And then, yeah, so I'm just shiny hunting and battling, trying to chip away at the battling. I still need to find colorful screws, so that's something we might be able to work on a little bit. Okay, no shiny there. I don't know what colorful screws I'm missing, so I think... Let me see. Kind of what I've been doing is going into areas... Oh, we're actually kind of close. I need 22, so I need 5 more screws. So out of 100 screws, I'm missing 5 right now. So that's good. So let's see. And then another thing we can do is ranked battles. Or if anybody wants to trade or battle or anything like that, we can do that too. But for now, the focus is kind of dwindle away the battles so that way we can get to Mabel's final task. Yeah, but it's a pretty fun game. Like, another thing that I was thinking about is where Megastones come from. Because I don't think we have an exact answer to that. And I speculated the other day on stream about whether or not Xerneas is solely responsible for Megastones. And I still think that that might be true. But I've been kind of thinking, I was thinking in the shower, had some shower thoughts. And it could be that both, or, yeah, I think it could be both that Xerneas and Yveltal kind of are responsible for Mega Evolution Stones. Because, like, we know with Xerneas, the life energy from Xerneas, oh wow. The life energy from Xerneas is what seems to create the Mega energy, the next evolution in Pokemon, right? And Zygarde is the Pokemon that takes away excess, which had me thinking, if it takes away excess, then Yveltal has an energy too. And I think it's not as common for Yveltal to use its life energy, or the because, like, okay, the excess is that for Xerneas that you give too much life, and that's how Megastones are created. And I think with I'm guessing with Yveltal, it's that there's too much death energy, or there's too much life taken away that also creates an energy. And so I'm thinking that with Pokemon that have X and Y Megas, I'm guessing that maybe I would theorize that maybe Yveltal is responsible for the Y Pokemon, and then Xerneas is responsible for every other Pokemon. I want to look more into that and see if maybe like death kind of makes sense, like the death energy or the taking away energy makes more sense to any other Pokemon, like maybe Chandelure or Barbarnacle or things along those lines. But so far, what I've come up with is that with Charizard, the life energy is given to Charizard through Mega Evolution in his Y. And then I'm thinking with that with Yveltal's energy, maybe. Okay, so another thing with shiny hunting, now that we've beaten 2 Pokemon, these 2 spawns won't appear until they naturally respawn after the timer is up on those. So I can come back and reset all the other Pokemon, but those 2 that I defeated are gone, and so they won't appear. So yeah, I'm thinking that with Charizard Y, it's the force of energy. It's the takeaway energy that gives Charizard the dragon typing instead of the flying typing, and reduces like Charizard back down to a dragon typing. And that's kind of where that theory is kind of coming into play. I don't have like that's just the makings of the theory. Like, it seems like Charizard should probably be a dragon. So over time, he's probably evolved into a fire flying type, and that's what the Charizard we know and love. So I'm guessing that at some point in history, Charizard might have been a dragon, and so with the Y energy, it's taking away from the Charizard that we know, and what's left is dragon fire typing. And so Mewtwo, I think, is the only other Pokemon that has an X and Y typing. And I'm wondering if like, there was nothing before Mewtwo, right? Mewtwo was created by a lab. So I wonder if like the taking away gives it that fighting type. Thought I just heard. Sorry, I thought I just heard the shiny. And I think I'm onto something. You know, it's just, I'm just theorizing about Yveltal's takeaway. Like, now that's a new way of considering Yveltal and Xerneas, right? The give too much and take away, where Zygarde is the equalizer. So I feel like Zygarde's Mega Evolution, because even AZ didn't know that Zygarde could Mega Evolve. So I'm guessing Zygarde's like equalizer energy is what powers his Mega Evolution. And that's just an idea. But yeah, I don't know. I think I'm onto something with that, and it seems like that's going somewhere. It'd be cool to have that capitalized and explained a little bit further, or something that we can look into more, and the games could explore a little bit more. That'd be nice. But there was a theory that maybe in Legends ZA we would get more X and Y Pokemon. Oh, speaking of which, we kind of do. It's not out yet, but Raichu has been announced that it's got an X and Y form. And I don't know what the typing are for Raichu, but I imagine the that's something I can look into to see if it helps prove or disprove the takeaway idea. Because I mean, Game Freak kind of intended Raichu to evolve into Go Raichu, and Pikachu is going to be the first evolution. So maybe, like, if you dwindle Pikachu down to its roots, or Raichu, I guess, to its roots, maybe it would revert back to like whatever Go Raichu would be. Yeah, I can't tell on this game whether or not Leafeon is shiny, so I figured I'd go and check. But I did get a shiny Leafeon, an alpha shiny Leafeon. That's sick. It's almost nighttime, so we'll do some battling. Yeah, sorry, I'm getting pensive about Mega Evolution. Yeah, I mean, I was thinking back to like Arceus and how legendaries seem to branch into different subsects of where they came from. Like, we know for certain that Arceus created Palkia, Dialga, and then Azelf, Uxie, and Mesprit was created to help humans' emotions and wisdom and willpower. And so Mew also was created, and that was to like be the many, genes of Pokemon. So he is also a creator of some sort. So I was thinking about like Floette's flower. Where did that come from? And I would guess Mew maybe. But Xerneas and Yveltal's life energy or death energy seem to be a part of that flower. So I know we meet Yveltal and Xerneas in like in a catatonic state or cocooned form. And so at some point they were made to rest. And I wonder if at that point in time, maybe their flower, like a flower, bloomed with their energy. And that's where Floette's power came from. Or flower came from. Flower power. So, I want to look at like the breakdown of all the Pokemon that have been created by legendaries. Like, what legendaries begot what legendaries. Because obviously we need to figure out Rayquaza. And the like there is an excess of energy from Rayquaza, an excess of energy from Groudon and Kyogre, and so that's probably a power. And they're primal reversion, so maybe Yveltal is responsible for those as well, right? I feel like any type of reversion or dress back to one's nature would be a takeaway. So maybe all X Pokemon, and then Rayquaza, Groudon, and Kyogre are the responsibility of Yveltal. But I really want to look into, and I haven't, but I feel like Rayquaza would be an interesting Pokemon to understand, like why it Mega Evolves, because I think that was explained, or well, at least there's like a whole dragon like cult that worships Rayquaza's Mega Evolution. Yeah, like it's definitely a religious subsect, and that's why I'm referring to it as a cult. So, all right, it's nighttime. Let me check to see if we got any shinies to appear, and then we'll go and take on these battle royales. Char. What is that? Oh, okay. And then, yeah, let's check the other starters too, just in case. One method I was using and I didn't have any success with, but I think it would work, is just running around inside the park in circles, because Pokemon were respawning and changing like every couple minutes. So I don't know what would be faster, and I didn't give myself enough time to explore the running around method. I think that would be a method, but without proof, I can't say for sure. So it's something I'll need to test out. Okay. Yeah, so I'm trying to get battles done for Mabel. I was doing the Z-A like mission. There's a mission to like do the infinite Royale. Burn opposing Pokemon. Immediately knock out. So let's go Earthquake. That's so funny to like just sneak around the corner on somebody. Oops. I really meant to do Sludge Wave. There we go. Dang, that took a lot of Gengar's health. Oh, let's see. We got a ticket to go and face off against an opponent. Okay. Sneak on an opponent 3 times. Got some fairy type Pokemon, so this fighting opponent is not so bad. Yeah, I guess let's take on this challenger. I think the last episode we took on Labani. That name is kind of tough. I'm not sure how. Oh look, there's Quasartico right there. Let's go. Let's go to Quasartico. think we'll get healed up. Yes, please. Oh, hell yeah. Go up against Tawny. Bam, 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 bam. Do, 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 do. Weird. Isn't the Infinite Z-A Royale great? I haven't had a chance for an all-out match with you since we fought to see who's the strongest. Oh, the strongest Mega Evolution user. Watch me win. Is this because we're rank A? Rank A Battle Royales, folks? Bam. Alright, Meowstic. We got Gengar out, right? Oh no, we got L. Okay. Let's just let's go. Training Kiss. I think we're gonna mop the floor with her because I'm already level 100. Unfortunately. Wish this was a little bit more of a challenge, but that's alright. We'll see who the next trainer will be. Maybe. Oh, we already fought Emma. Uh-huh. Oh no, we're poisoned. Okay, let's dish that back out. Earth power. Look at that Gengar. I wish Gengar had healing moves. It's okay though. Let's go into Krampus. Oh, Floette. Oh, Floette. She's gonna... She's using AZ's Floette? What? Oh, okay. Time to use the power of our bonds with everyone in Lumiose and Mega Evolve. That's kind of cool, because AZ gave me his Lucario and AZ gave Tawny his Floette. That's... I guess Floette chose Tawny after doing Ange. This is pretty cool. Yeah, look at that. Look at that Mega Evolution. That's cool. Let's go Ironhead. Oh, is it dark? And I wonder if it's both like dark and fairy. Like he Beltal and Xerneas. Because I don't... Okay, interesting. She used the Ruin of Light, which scared away all those people in the beginning of the game. No wonder you're the strongest of all of us. Alright, cool. I wonder what prizes we'll get from... Oh. Hey. This is a cutscene, so we're not back in Quasartico. Whoa, whoa. I'm really glad we met, you know. Guys, what the hell? I couldn't have taken on a whole Z-A Royale or protected Lumiose if you hadn't been there. Five bottles of iron. That's funny. Thanks, Tawny. Emma! Tani, can I have a word? Oh! Emma, yeah, sure. Must be pretty important if you came to find me. Sorry, just give a second, okay? Emma, you're sure? All right. Paxton, come on. We need to make a stop at Quasartico HQ. Yo. Emma did her job. Emma did the work in the background. Heck yeah. All right, so we'll find out about the coat. And this person that Tani's been looking for. Yeah, Jet knows where the coat came from, which I don't know why she wouldn't have said it in the first place. Thanks for coming, both of you. Just triple checking, Tani. Your jacket was a keepsake from your mom, right? Okay. Yeah, it was. Well, I found the person who gave it to your mom in the first place. Okay, that kind of makes sense. That jacket was a gift from me. Vinny. What? Well, you kind of knew that, right? What's shocking? I'm sorry? Tani, I'm quite sure that your mother was my daughter. Oh, what? Your mother worked to develop hologram technology, did she not? That's right. Okay. That's why Quasartico has, like, the fences? Your mother and I, we disagreed over the direction in which this company was moving. She left, saying that she had her own research she wished to pursue. Yes, she worked hard at that research, all while caring for me when I was just a kid. Oh, yes, she worked hard at that research, all while caring for me while I was just a kid. It was a lot for her to handle on her own. I think she ended up doing work for Team Flare. What? Or maybe getting support from Lysander? What? Tani's mom did research for holotechnology for Team Flare. Maybe getting support from Lysander? It is true that your mother's research contributed to the invention of Team Flare's hologram devices. That very same research enabled us to develop our own holotech here at Quasartico Inc. Yo, even though she chose to walk a separate path, still, we find these points of intersections. Life truly is curious at times. So Mom's hard work helped make the wild zones and everything possible. But she's burned herself out doing all that. In the end, she had to go to some faraway region to try and rest. I see. And I suppose that is where she is? Or that was where she died? Tani's mom is dead? I knew my mom had ties to Lumia, so I figured I'd find you, or someone who knew her here. But of course, our family was not originally from Lumio City. That's why it was a struggle to find any leads. Emma said That's why it was a struggle to find any leads. Until I noticed that jacket. I couldn't be sure at first. It has certainly seen some hard days since I'd seen it last. Since I'd last seen it, and of course you've added some flair of your own. That's interesting. So they're showing us the jacket right now, and it looks like the leather on the back might have some like the leather is the top piece of leather, like the skin might be torn away because there's something that looks like it's kind of like squiggly, like maybe it was written, and then yeah, it looks like maybe there's a patch on the inside of the jacket too. Of course, you've added some flair of your own. That's what prompted President Jet to enlist me to do some sleuthing for her too. At that moment, it struck me. What if President Jet and Tawny are related to and searching for one another? My daughter, your mother, did she ever speak about me? Oh, she regretted never talking to you again after she left. And she said, if I ever met you, I should tell you something. That's why she's been searching. Even though you and she walked different paths, there was still so much you had in common. Noticing what you shared made her life feel fuller, even after she left, maybe especially after. If only I'd been less stubborn, if only I'd tried to reach back across that divide sooner. I think it's all right. She'd be glad to know her message reached you at least. Jet's about to cry. I must ask one thing of you, Tawny. I bear a responsibility to Quasartico Inc., choosing to conceal the truth about the tower's threat from the public for so long. And so I plan to step down as president. But the urban redevelopment plan must continue. We must make Lumio City into a place that truly belongs to both people and Pokemon. Having some continuity in the project's leadership could help the transition go a little smoother. Perhaps if someone who had been helping already were to step into my shoes, someone who is already a leader in their own right. Oh my god, she's gonna have Tawny? Wait, you're not saying what I think you are you? You want me to take over as CEO of Quasartico? Me leading the whole company? I mean, I guess it makes some sense to keep it in the family, but you know what? All right. Oh, what the hell? I doubt my mom would have wanted me to refuse. What the? Oh, that's crazy. Tawny's gonna be the president of Quasartico? You understand why I have to do this, right? Of course, I get it. Or, but Team MZ. Yeah, like, what about Team MZ? I want to say, of course, I get it, because I understand. But, like, I understand that this is what she's been here in Lumio City for. But the character, I think, would want to understand who's going to lead Team MZ now. I thank you. I'm happy to know you'll miss having me around. And I hope you know I wouldn't leave unless it were really important. Hey, Floette. Kiriru? You were listening, right? I'm gonna be really busy for a while. I probably won't have time to be a good Pokemon trainer. So, you should do like AZ would have wanted. Help Paxton save Lumios, or keep Lumios safe. Okay. Okay, so we get AZ's Floette too. Dang. And Tawny's gonna be the president of Quasartico, and she's leaving Team MZ. And Jet's her grandmother, and her mother was somebody in Team Flare. Was she the person that Grisham and Griselle were talking about? What was it? I think it was Ma something. Okay. I'm looking at a picture. I don't see any blonde trainers, but like all the commanders had different color hair. Mabel has blue hair. I don't know all their names. I know one of them was like Mabel or hold on. That's dumb. Hold on. Let's see. Who are... Sorry, I'm trying to get the names. I feel like it could be one of the admins. I was thinking commanders because of so there's Aliana. Can we see all of them? Sorry, I'm looking into this now. Let me hop out. I feel like so there's three women that it could be, and Mabel is the researcher, so she's not dead. And it seems like one of them. It seems like Tawny's mom is dead. None of them had pink hair or blonde hair. There was green hair, blue hair, and like I don't know, purple hair or something like that. But so nothing like too identifiable to be Tawny's mom. So maybe it wasn't a commander. Maybe it was just like a holotech researcher that we don't know. But I don't know. I feel like we might know who Tawny's mom is. Kiruru? Thanks, Floette. Here, use this well, Paxton. Floette tight. One of the variety of mysterious megastones. Special Floette holding this stone will be able to mega evolve during battle. Paxton. I'm sorry to break up your team this way. I'm so sorry to break up your team this way. It's all right. Even if we're apart for a little while, I'll always be Team MZ. I'll come give them the whole story later, but could you break the news to Lita and Naveen? I'll whip up some extra special croissant curry to make it all up to you, I promise. That's crazy. Let's all keep doing what we can to make Lumios the best place it can be. Man, I was hoping I don't remember all the commanders, but obviously Mabel's in this game, yeah. But yeah, I'm wondering if it's one of the like admins of Team Flare. That's crazy, dude. So she's gonna be the president of Quasartico Inc. And Jet is stepping down because of all the public outrage for the way that the hollow wild areas have been handled. Yo, we've got we've got Mega Floette. Where is she? It's like in the middle somewhere. Oh, there she is. Dang. Look at that girl. That's so cool. Yeah, look. Xerneas and Andy Veltal are part of that. I don't know. I'm guessing I think I'm onto something with the life energy. Like Xerneas has a certain energy, Andy Veltal will probably have a certain energy too. But I wonder too, like if you can look at the stones, if you can like come up with like which one. No, maybe not. I don't know. Some of them have like a similar background though. Yeah, I don't think so. But like, look, that one has a dark. Let me look at Charizard's. Yeah, I don't know. See, I'd say Charizard. I say any X Pokemon like Mewtwo X, Charizard X, and I'd say like the primal reversions and Groudon, Kyogre, Rayquaza, and then probably Floette. But I'd say Floette's probably a special case where something had to do with both of the Pokemon, Xerneas and Yveltal. But I'd say there's probably two different factions of Mega Energy, where most of these are Yveltal, excluding Zygarde. I think he's his own. Most of these are probably Yveltal, but I'd say there's probably some like takeaway energy, like Mega Charizard X, Mewtwo X, Raichu X, right? That's coming out, and then probably like Rayquaza. Rayquaza, Groudon, and Kyogre. Those are probably all like takeaway energy instead of to give too much energy. Where I think Zygarde would be his own energy could allowed him to Mega Evolve. But that's insane. So we might know this could be where the Mega Stones come from. Cool. That's crazy. Hey, Joel. Sorry, I was theorizing. What's up, man? Wow. So we have that now, and now all we need to do is 360 battles, just about. And then I'll be able to get Mabel's stuff done. And then I need the colorful screws. Joel, how are you doing in the game, man? How are you enjoying? How's your day going? Sneak. Okay, let's sneak. Dang it. Do. That's what I was gonna use. Still want to trade? Yeah, we could trade. I don't have as much writing on the trades anymore. I did all my trades, but I'm happy to trade you if you need it. What you looking for, man? I think there's some. I think you gave me a Pokemon too. Like the last, I can't remember the last time we were on stream together. You had traded me something. I think and we were about to do a trade so that you could evolve a Pokemon. I think, but I don't care right now about that. But if you need anything like that, let me know. And I have a shiny Fletchinder that I could give you if you want it. Yeah. Yep. So let's spend about 20 minutes in Scarlet or Violet because I want to get back to battling in here. But yeah, we could do that. Hold on one second. Just got a call from Joelle. All right, let's go. Okay, we got Pokemon Violet in there. All right, do you have a list of Pokemon that you might need? Because another thing we can do too, so that way you have like the original trainer on your Pokemon. I could bring you into my game, and you can catch the Pokemon in this in Pokemon Violet if you want to try that too. Okay. Oops. Let me fly to a. Oh man, the buttons are all messed up. I'm pushing buttons for Legends Z-A. All right, let's fly to like a. Did I lose you, Joel? Okay. I gotta go on online mode. Give me 1 second. There we go. Okay. Keldeo. Alright, form a group. That's something I still need to get. I do need to do like some work in Sword and Shield. Alright, so link code looks like 1805 NC. So what Pokemon are you looking for? I know if you are trying to work on anything for the Pokemon Home, like if you're trying to get the shiny Meloetta, if you have a Pokemon from Scarlet or Violet, yeah, it has. I think it has. Yeah, it just has to be from the game. You can have it like traded to you from someone else or things like that. It just has to have like the Scarlet or Violet mark in order to count in Pokemon Home towards the decks that you're trying to fill up. Okay. So once you join, we'll start the clock for 20 minutes and then try and get as much done while we're doing that, okay? Let's get the Pokemon that you're looking for. Hopefully we can find them and then and get you going. Yeah, it looks like the link code is send me the code. All right, so let me join your group. If I join your group, we'll be in Pokemon Scarlet. So you won't see, you want to come to Violet. So, no, if I go to your game, you'll go to, we'll go to Scarlet. So you want to come here. BRWDX8. Try again. Does that make sense? Because if I go into your game, then we'll be seeing your Pokemon, not mine. And then I'll try and stay close by you so that way you can catch the Pokemon that you need. Because otherwise, if I stray too far away, the Pokemon that appear in my game won't appear next to you. Like, yeah, so you'll spawn Pokemon and I'll spawn Pokemon, but if we're close together, the Pokemon that I spawn will be available to you. So I'll try to stay next to you so that way I don't like lose something from your Pokemon. So Joel, all right, I'll do this. I don't think this is gonna work, but also keep in mind I want to keep this stream going, so I'm gonna go in here, and if this doesn't work, then I'm gonna have to get back to stream. But 9617. Join a group. Are you doing Union Circle or are you doing trade? Here, let me try the trade. Whoops. 9617. Okay. Yeah, it's not working, man. So I'm gonna form a group in the union circle. Let's try and stick with this plan, okay? That way, for time's sake, we can work together. Go into the union circle. Do NLYFXD. And then come over. If this doesn't work, I think I'm gonna hop back into Legend Z-A because I do want to work on a couple the things that I'm working on. I don't understand. Wait, you from it? Oh, form. Yeah, I'm form. Yeah, that makes more sense. If I get the no-go screen, I'm gonna hop back into Z-A. There we go. Okay, now what Pokemon are you looking for? Or at least name one Pokemon so that way we can figure out where it's at. It's been a while since I played this. The Paradox Pokemon? So we need to go to Area 0. Oops. Alright. Let's go to Area 0. Let's go, baby! Bam, 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 bang. Kaboom. Research Station 4. It's weird not having like the full rotoscope in some of the parts of this game. There we go. All right, Joel, come on down to Area 4. And then we'll get catching, man. when you get down here, we'll restart the 20. So at an hour and 25 minutes, I'm gonna go back into ZA. Bam, bam. Must be down here. Look at this great tusk. I'm at area 4, the zone 4. Looks like you might be down here too, because I saw there's a great tusk down here, and that's not normal for Pokemon Violet. Feel like we probably should try and stick together, but I mean, if this is working for you, let me know. Falcon Punch. Trying to use the controls for Legends EA again. That's funny. Guess I should hop back in here and keep my controller knowledge fresh. Joel, where are you, man? Is this working for you? Are you getting the things that you need? Yo, now that AZ has said that he's been to the darkest day, I feel like there's probably, I don't know if Pokemon is going to make this connection, but I feel like there's a connection to AZ and Area Zero. AZ and Paldea of old. It's kind of what I'm thinking. Okay, it's working. Okay, good. Well, I will stand still then, because I don't know where you are. And I don't want to mess up your spawns. Okay. There's no Paradox Pokemon in Blueberry Academy, but that's fine. We got about 15 more minutes of this. If there's anything that you need me to trade you, let me know. So I'll make sure you get what you are looking for before you leave, before we're done. And I guess if there's anything that you're missing, we could definitely do this on another stream, another time too. Blueberry Academy. Whee! There you are. What's up, Joel? Lead the way, man. What are you looking for? What's up? That was interesting. What the heck? How did it freeze? Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that before. My starter? Can it just be a starter? Because I have Quaquavel. How do I bring out... That's funny. How do you do that? Shoot. How do you throw your Pokemon out? Nope. Nope. There we go. Wait a second. You want to battle? Let's battle. All right. Can we battle from here? Battle Stadium. Okay. There's a way to battle, right? Let's see. Can I talk to you? No. Oh, you're... What? I can't remember the controls on this. It's so funny. Can you invite me to a battle? I can't remember how to do it. Yeah. So Poke Portal and then Link Battle. It says not to... Oh, there we go. Do you want to do singles or doubles? Say let's... There might be a delay. Singles? Okay. All right. Let's see how we do. It's up to me. No restrictions. Bam, bam, bam. Loyal 3. Ooh, the Blood Moon Beast. All right. You ready? Gotta pick. Okay, let's see. Hydrapple. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, bang, bang. Okay, here we go. Walking Wake. Don't kill, don't kill. Okay. Let's go. Matcha gotcha. Do. All right, walk and wake. Well played. Got Talonflame. Very cool. Probably should swap out too. Do. Nice. Guess we'll go Hex. Do some Hexa damage. Umbreon. Yeah, let's go Strength Sap, I guess. Do. Oh, nice. Special attacker. Okay. Okay. Go Machi gotcha. Umbreon will be pretty bulky. Just like Sinistcha. Heck yeah, Joel. Joel. Matcha Gotcha is crazy. Skeledirge, my boy. Yeah, we'll just go Hex. Nice. Let's go Strength Sap. I don't think, yeah. I don't think I'm gonna make it out of that one. Well, at least it wasn't a sweep. That's good. Hydrapple. Ooh, got one-shotted. Nice. Nice, Joel. Good job. Go Ripper. Okay. Nice swap. Good swap. Garchomp. Got a Garchomp in here. Yeah, let's do another Dragon Claw. Where are we at? Skeledirge. It's Terradirge. Oh, nice. It's a stellar form. That's cool. Got Skeledirge. Stellardirge. Okay. That's it? Oh, I thought you had another Pokemon. Alright. We did it. Good battle. Thank you, Joel, for the battle. I thought there was another Pokemon. But awesome, man. Alright. I think it's time for me to hop back into Legend Z-A. So I gotta say au revoir and go back to Lumio City. Is there anything you need before we go? I could... Got a couple minutes, I guess. That's crazy. I don't know what you're doing, man. Alright. Alright. So that's going to be it for moi. Let me leave the Union Circle so that way there's nothing okay. All right. Thank you, Joel, for playing and doing a battle. I hope you got some of the things you were looking for, but we can definitely come back to this another time. For now, I'm going to hop on to Legend Z-A and do some battling because I need to get Mabel's stuff done. And then I could get the shiny charm. So that's what I'll be working on. Thank you again, Joel. That was a fun battle, man. I like your team. Oh man, that drum snare. All right, here we go. Oh, another thing I want to do is get some new threads. Change my outfit. Think that'd be a good call. So I guess once this battle royale is knocked out. Man, that's crazy. So I think that's the end of that task. Okay, so the task is done. I think we're done with the story part of this game. That's crazy. That was pretty good. I'm really glad that they came back to Emma because it didn't seem like after she told you to like help people in Lumios, there was much to do with Emma after that. So I'm glad they at least went through with her doing the detective work on Tawny's case. And Tawny found her grandma, and became the freaking president of Quasartico. That's crazy. But I don't know, pretty exciting. It was a good ending, I think, to the game. Like, it was a beautiful story. I think where it ended in the first place was also beautiful. But yeah, I'm glad that they finished up and tied up that last bit that they kind of hinted at throughout the game. So that's good. Okay. It looks like we could still earn tickets to battle people. So I wonder if that's a thing. Land ghost type moves. What the heck? I think that tree got in the way. Okay. We don't have ice moves. Guess let's hit him with a ghost type move. There we go. I went through the bush. See, that's cool. Especially with the ghost. I've not played Legends EA in a but bye. Okay, Joel, thanks for stopping in, man. It was nice battling with you. I'd be happy to do that again some other time. Right now I'm just trying to work on Mabel's tasks. So we can definitely do more stuff later. So thank you for hanging out. Here, let's hit this Lucario. Oops. Not Sludge Wave. I meant Ghost. Okay. Let's go Dazzling Gleam. Oh, snap. Fine. Let's go Horn Leech. Dang, dude. We got blasted by that Sableye. Okay. Be funny if if the game had other people like hiding behind bushes and stuff like that, because I feel like as you're running up to bushes and things like that, you can't really see people crouch down. Be kind of funny. Bang, 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 bang. Okay. Good shot. You gotta land grass type moves, yeah? Oh, Pidgeot. Mega Pidgeot. There we go. That hurricane does like kind of a neat range of damage. That might be useful in ranked battles. Okay. I need to heal up Gengar. Yeah, let's do that right now. That way we can get these points. Boom, baby. Oh, it's got to be super effective hits. Okay. Whoops. Oh, this will work. Super effective. Oh, yeah. Doom. We'll go Fairy. Dazzling Gleam. Okay. Cool. Mega Houndoom. Okay, don't kill, don't kill. Thought we were going to get him with that Dazzling Gleam. Okay. I don't have anything to burn opposing targets with, so... Oh, let's heal. Awesome. Got 13 wins. Okay, looks like the new day is dawning. Man, that was crazy. I didn't expect to get Tawny's story in this Infinite Royale, but I guess that makes sense because it was like, get this task done, and it was like you kept battling after battle, and I didn't know when that was gonna end. But I'm glad that we did get like a finale to the story, because I think everything's tied up right now, you know. Yeah. Okay, so let's shiny hunt. Want some starters, some shiny starters, maybe some it'd be cool to get an alpha starter that's shiny, maybe, or alpha starters in general. I have gotten quite a few alpha starters, but yeah, it'd be cool. I'm just running the shiny. I want to run the shiny hunt on this area to see if we can manage like Lucario or one of the starters or something along those lines, or maybe some of these alphas. Okay. I was curious. Oh, I didn't know you could run up those. The seems like Flareon might be kind of hard to tell if it's shiny in this game. Like they really did that an orange versus like the kind of red that Flareon typically is. So let's check. This is where I found the shiny Gardevoir. That's in our yeah, it'd be cool to find Malamar and Dragalge too because of their megas, so that'd be nice. The other thing, so I guess now that the story's done, the other things I want to do is finish up the screws. Be cool to have that knocked out. But I'm missing like 5 screws and I have no idea where those are going to be. So we could pull up a map and just go one by one where the screws might be, but there's 100 screws on the map typically, so I'm missing 5. I think what I need to do is just try and find where the last ones are. I think what we'll do is end the stream in the 2-hour mark. But yeah, I'm glad I got to share my ideas about Mega Energy, because I was thinking about it in the shower today before hopping on stream, which was kind of funny. It's like, man, where do Mega like, and where do Mega stones come from? And I think we have like a lot of information about that. Even on the cutscene just there where it was talking about Mega stones. Couldn't tell. It was talking about Mega stones on that cutscene. I'll have to maybe screenshot that. It'd be a good idea to maybe do a video, like a theory about all the things that this game kind of brings to light. AZ, what, you know, Lysander, like what's going on with Lysander now. We got where do Mega, I think we learned quite a bit about like where Mega stones might come from, which is cool. You know, I don't think we had an answer to that. And my theory on that would be that, you know, now that we know, we got a new moniker, because we have a new moniker for Yveltal and Xerneas, I think it kind of lends evidence to like a new way to look at their power. Okay, give me a little window here. Yeah, these aren't shiny. Okay. Yeah, this episode was kind of neat. We got, I think that's kind of, I mean, got to be open to having people play, have a chance to play with us. So I'm definitely up for battles and stuff like that. It'd be nice to do more stuff in ZA, but I mean, we have all the games, so if anybody needs anything from the other games, it'd be good to help out with those too. I don't know if Joel was able to find his Paradox Pokemon, but hopefully. Okay, let's go back this way. Check the alphas. Let me check that Leafeon. I'm never sure with Leafeon. This is how we found the shiny. Okay, so that's not. I did get a shiny alpha Leafeon off stream yesterday. I think once we get the shiny charm, it'll be a little bit easier to mess with this. The mess with the method of shiny hunting. I do want to see if we can find maybe Beldum. That'd be kind of cool to have a shiny Metagross. I saw somebody's shiny Metagross in the Battle ZA, and I was like, that could be me sometime. But yeah, I need to finish up the battles for Mabel, and I might bench it and just forego shiny hunting until we get the charm. But I figured it's kind of fun trying to get the full odd shinies. Let's check on Charmander here. Oh, okay, just Hippopotas. Okay. That would be a bummer to get a Hippopotas shiny, but that's fine too. We'll take all shinies here. With all the Pokemon that appear in here, that's what I mean. Like, it would be a bummer. Like, Hippopotas and Garbodor don't have Mega Evolutions. So I'm thinking, it would suck to get a shiny in one of those. Just happenstance that everything else has a shiny or Mega. So it'd be better to get a shiny of anything that has a Mega Evolution. That's what I mean. So let's see. Let's check on Charmander. Charmander and Tepig. And Lucario. They arrive over here, so let's see. Okay. Let's reset. So yeah, I've just been kind of doing this until night falls and then doing as many battles as I can. And as we saw just a second ago, we have to get like 350. That's not too bad. I think I'll be able to knock that out today. So dang, I guess we're moving into challenges streams with Z-A because we finished the story. The challenge would be to find the screws. The challenge will be to rank up in rank battle. And the challenge will be to find shinies. Or if anybody else has challenges, please challenge me to certain things. I want to make it to rank A. It'd be cool if a viewer or somebody asked me to make it to rank A. But that way we can do it for you guys. But yeah, I'm up for whatever content you guys want to do on these games. But we have anything that we started playing and have a file in, we can definitely work on. So Scarlet and Violet, we just did a battle with Joelle. That was pretty cool. All right, let's reset the Pokemon here. Hopefully we get a shiny Lucario. That'd be cool. I know online people have been talking about just being able to find certain Pokemon in a certain amount of time, and it seems like I've seen 8 hours, I've seen like 2 hours, I've seen like minutes, like people have been playing for minutes and they'll be able to find shinies. So it seems like at full odds the shiny rates are pretty good. So I can't wait to have the shiny charm. Definitely gonna work on that today. Oh, we forgot to check on Charmander. I think what I'll do is I'll just use a bench until night falls off stream and just like book through finishing up those battles. But I do want to find the last like few screws because I don't know what that gigantic Canary plushie that the guy was talking about is gonna do. I hope that like maybe it's like a bonus for alpha Pokemon or something. Let's reset again. But yeah, I think this might be the game to get a living dex in. A living shiny dex. Somebody was talking about having a living shiny dex, and I was like, this game would kind of be a cool game to have a living shiny dex in. Oh. No thanks, Hippopotas. Okay. check on the alphas. Star me. All right, let's reset. So I'm just checking where the starters are, like Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and Chikorita and Totodile. And then Tepig and Charmander. They seem to be a little bit further away from the entrance. Okay. No shinies there. Sometimes Squirtle will show up on this little patch of grass, and sometimes he'll be in the water. So that's kind of nice. And then this is where Charmander and Tepig will show up. Okay, no shiny there. Tepig shiny is kind of like a yellowy color, kind of like Charmander's. So it'll be interesting to see it on this game when I finally find one. Okay, I need to get away from whatever battle. Okay, let's go. There we go. Let's reset. It'll probably be nighttime soon, so we can knock out some battles. And then, yeah, I think after the Z-A Royale, I might call it a stream, just because we finished the story, which was completely unexpected and crazy. Like, Tawny is now the owner or the CEO of Quasartico. So that's crazy. Which is good, because I guess she can figure out what to do with the political, like, viewpoint of Lumios. She might be a little bit more connected to the people, I feel like, than maybe Jet was. Which we found out is Tawny's grandma, so that's kind of crazy. And we found out that Tawny's mom was a member of Team Flare. I looked up a picture of all the admins in Team Flare, and nobody has like blonde hair, so I don't know who Tawny's mom might be, but like she was supposed to be somebody who worked on the holo projectors, and that's kind of interesting. I'll have to look into the admins a little bit more and just find out like if anybody might have been in charge of that. That way we can kind of maybe speculate on who Tawny's mom might be. But yeah, this game has done really cool things with Pokemon's lore. I love the museum. That might be something. Yeah, maybe. So okay, let's go to the museum and just kind of pick out something to read before we end the stream. Because there's a bunch of stuff in the museum that I don't think I read during the game. And I didn't even realize that each thing had like descriptions, but we found when we were talking to QLF the other day, there were like a bunch of things about Volo, like dropping off his like Arceus garbs, his ceremonial garbs with the museum. Like he's still alive. And that's kind of crazy. Cause it's like Cynthia's alive. Cynthia's their ancestor. So it's like, is Kogita Cynthia maybe? I don't know. Like, I don't know. What is the implication there? Thought I heard the shiny sound. Oh, dude, that'd be sweet to get a shiny Drampa with the new Mega. I want to see what that looks like. Yeah, maybe I didn't hear. Cario. Bark. I guess it'd be cool to find Scrafty too, but I don't know. I think that'd be a happy accident. Alright, let's reset these guys before the sun comes down. And then we'll do a round of a round of battles for Mabel. I've been thinking of maybe, because of Xerneas in this game, I've been thinking of maybe doing Pokemon Snap. I think that might be a fun game to play for a series. Oh, okay. I think I heard the sound that I thought was the shiny sound just now. I think it's just part of the background song. Let's check one more time. Let's reset these guys. See if we can get a double reset when the night falls. Let's check these alphas. Okay, that would have been sweet to get a shiny Absol. A shiny Alpha Absol. Alphsol. Alpha. Absfa. Excuse me? That's orange. Oh, shoot. It's after me. It's after you. Bulbasaur. There we go. Let's try again. Be cool to get a shiny Bulbasaur too. Like the Mega Venusaur is awesome. We got to get Chitters eventually. Ooh, man. Bummer. Okay. Okay. Let's reset. Oh, darn it. Reset. Let's check the alphas real quick. Darn. Okay, nightfall is falling over the city. How cool would it have been to have gotten a shiny Dragonite Alpha? Whew, that'd be crazy. Can't wait to see what that looks like, Mega. I was saying, because there was a it was controversial. People didn't like the Mega Alpha Dragonite like design, and people did. It was split. Excuse me. But like it seemed like everybody was split on whether they did or didn't like the design. And I felt like if the shiny was either pink or blue, then it would be the best design. Because then it ties Dratini, or ties Dragonite back to the Dratini line. So, alright, it's nighttime, so let's go and battle. I'll come back to this off stream, and hopefully I can come back to this with maybe a shiny charm. I figured we'd check with our odds at 1 in 4,000 and something. Get full odds. Full odds is, we got a pretty good set of shiny Pokemon at full odds. I have a full team. So we got an Alpha Leafeon, a shiny Gardevoir, Fletchling. Oh, let me move this. I gotta figure out a few. Shiny Fletchling. I've got shiny Aegislash, which we named Needle. Shiny Gengar. Aegislash, Gengar. My friend traded me this, so that's been a good Pokemon though. We got Hockey, Krampus, Kiwi, and L. I'd like to go back and I think it'd be cool to go back and take all the effort values that I earned with them and effort value train them to be more ready for battles in the rank league. So I'm gonna probably work on that, and I don't know if I'll necessarily do that. I'll do it on stream when we find shinies. I don't know if I need to do the berry hunting and stuff like that on stream. Yeah, so it's going to be interesting trying to figure out how to do this. I think ranked battles is going to be the way to go. So we'll knock out some ranked battles and stuff like that. And we'll probably figure out seasons and things like that. And in between seasons, I think we'll play different series of games. That's probably how things will work. And there's a couple ideas I have for the channel for different segments. So that'll be cool. Plus move. Okay. Bam, bam, bam. Let's do a plus move on Houndoom. Dang. Houndoom was doing work on Gengar. Sorry, buddy. I didn't have a plus move for Dazzling Gleam. And I think it's because I keep switching between Hypnosis and Dazzling Gleam, which is a TM. So I think that gets rid of my... Where was that? Oh, okay, Garbodor. Plus moves. That was supposed to be a plus move. Bad. My bad, shorty. Okay. That was my terrible impression of the Kermit the Frog puppet. This guy's got something for me. Man, what the heck? He poisoned Krampus? Doesn't matter what kind. Alright, we gotta heal. Doesn't matter what kind. Okay, let's go fairy then. Okay, we'll go on to punch. Bam, bang, ding, ding, ding. Okay. More challenger tickets. Man, that's crazy. I didn't expect I was thinking that like the DLC might go into Emma. But yeah, I guess Emma's been working on Tawny's case this entire time. So that's kind of neat. I'm glad we got some sort of resolution with that. I don't have water. I don't think I have ice type moves either. Doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh shoot. Hey, just trying to go off the corner. All right. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Come on. Stop. All right. I think we're gonna have to roll. There we go. Just pushing the button wasn't working. So. Okay, we do have flying type moves. Sneak up and fly. Hopefully we'll find like a coffee barista or a Nurse Joy. So that was a sneak up fly. Let's go ghost type moves. See if we can survive. Dang, I wasn't able to get off Shadow Ball. Do we have Shadow Sneak? Shadow Claw, okay. Sheesh. There we go. Ghost type moves. Victory! Don't see, don't see. Don't jump. All right. Dang, he had to change his form in order to do that attack. Okay. He's doing a swords dance. Bayonet was doing a swords dance. All right, we need to land one more ghost type move and sneak up and do another flying attack. Ooh-wee. There's no one to battle out here. What? Oh man, how many left? Four more left. Cool. That's crazy. Okay, we gotta sneak up and do a flying type move. Bang, bang, bang. Okay, and then I need to hit with another ghost type move, so we won't be able to hit Pidgeot with the ghost type move. Should have done head smash, but we did iron head. Head smash is going to take a few life points away. Okay. Think we can sneak up and do a flying move, and then that should bring us to where we need to be for all 3 of these things. Oh, we'll sneak up, do a flying type move, and then land a ghost type attack. Oh, here we go. There it is. This person here that was just sitting in the corner somehow. Okay. And then switch into needle. We'll do a ghost type move. It's kind of weird that it has to do its transformation before it can hit. Yeah, we got all 3 there. So 450 points for that. What are these? Let's see. Grass type moves, okay. Ground type moves, we can do both of those. And we have, I think we have one Pokemon that has a rock type move. Aegislash. I think Needle has a rock type move, but it damages her. So let's see. Dawn is approaching. Okay, there we go. Do. Let's do Earthquake. Little Sylveon. I wish this game had like a Drakeon, a new evolution. Bam, bam. Getting close to dawn. This is the Floetite. Yeah. Cool. I think I want to effort value train all the legendaries. I'm guessing Floette has legendary stats. What do we need to do? So we're gonna go. Gonna hit her with Earthquake. That should work. And then we gotta land ground type moves still. I think we could do let's go Aegislash and use that rock type rock head smash. Okay. That works. Have to do that 2 more times if we can. I don't know if we'll have time, but we'll try. I think the day is breaking. We only got 10 battles out of that. I think I'm going too slow, maybe. Nearly daybreak. Is there somebody down here? Okay. This will be pretty good money, so that's good. Good enough. And yeah, let's do that head smash again. Dang. What was the other thing I needed to do? Okay. Good job, Talonflame. You knocked out my very low health Pokemon. Good job. Yeah, most of my Pokemon are dead. I think. We can just heal. We need to get another ground type move off, and if we can do that before the sun rises, then we're at least we'll get those points. Shoot. That's dumb. Okay. Wasn't able to get off a ground type move, and I think the day is rising, so that's that. My busted Pokemon. Oops. Yeah, dang. There we go. Alright, as discussed, I guess let's go to the museum. Take a look at some of the paintings on the wall. I'm curious about the one with Mew in it. So let's see what that says, because I don't know. Oh, actually, I know there's another painting too that I'd like to show you guys, because I haven't seen what the Mew one says, but I have seen what this other one shows. And it's pretty insane. Oh, and so we'll do this real quick, and we'll get a new look going too. I wish you guys were here for this to see what we're doing, but I guess this new look is going to be by me. So I'll create a new look. All right, so we'll just look at these two pictures. We'll come back here and check this out once in a while. Let's see. There's this one. So this fellow with Mew, they say, a man of power at the time forced the artist to add the mythical Pokemon Mew to spread the word of how great he was. A man of power added Mew. Interesting. Okay, and then where's the other one? There it is. All right, this one I saw last night. This piece was long believed to have been a portrait of a king from 3,000 years ago, painted by an artist who lived after his name. However, recent research has lent support to the theory that this painting in fact depicts a descendant of the king's younger brother. From this, we can surmise that this royal line maintained a degree of power through the ages. So, from what I gather and from what the person was talking about too, like they're talking about AZ initially, but then the theory is that this is AZ's younger brother, who is talked about in the legends when you go through all the information in X and Y. This could be AZ's younger brother, because it doesn't look like AZ, right? That's crazy. I wonder who this king is, though. That's like, yo, put in this Mew and make me look cool. So I'm curious about that. I think it might have something to do with a king like around the Paldean time. And I'm not sure if I have any evidence to back that up. But I was thinking that there might be like some way to refer to the king in Paldea who shows up with all the artifacts. I wonder if there's a way to maybe. I think this would be a good way to shiny hunt Flabebe. Just go in and out of the door. I think maybe there might be a way to tie a king to that painting. But there was a king who traveled to Paldea and brought the artifacts and the legendary and they were the legendary Pokemon from Paldea. All right, let's go to Passage de Palais. So I think we're gonna get some high-end clothes and spend this $1 million that we have. And the reason why I'm okay with doing this is because at this point we have we're doing okay on healing items, but we have a ton of Pokeballs. So yeah, let's buy some new clothes. And then I think I'm gonna call it a stream after that. See what we got. Dun, 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 dun. Get some sneakers. Let's see what we're gonna wear first. Oh, new hat. I don't know if I want to wear a hat. I like this character's hair because it makes me think of Professor Sycamore, and I'd like to think that there's a tie to Professor Sycamore. I guess let's just hop into one of these. Les Past Temps. I like that sweater. That's kind of nice. Frog button jacket. All right. What? These are a little bit more dark. Yeah, it's just a little bit darker. We could probably let's see what shoes are there. Interesting. Sleeve here. How much are these clothes? I don't think I saw anything that I will want my character to wear there. Welcome to Pinceau. Oh, okay. That's kind of neat. No, I'm good on plaid. I think that's for ladies. Look at those pants. Those are pretty wild. We could be Luigi. Tights. Okay. Let's see. I get the feeling that the women's clothes might be a little bit better, but let's see. Welcome to nap time. Maybe if this was a hoodie, I think I'd be down for that. Look at these shorts. Oh my gosh. Oh, more overalls. That's kind of funny. Pumps. I think these are girls' boots. Oh no, not stay. Sorry. Let's go to the next. What do we want my dude to be wearing? Welcome to the usual. Yo, that's actually pretty cool. I like that sweatshirt. Skinny jeans, red skinny jeans. I think those are okay. Let's see. I kind of like this sweater. Fleece cap? Nah, we're good on. We'll come back to the usual if we can't find anything cool. I felt like there might be like a costume or something to wear. No, I don't want. Maybe let's change the color. I don't want to change the style. I mean, we did earn new colors and stuff like that. Milk tea. Violet. That's like Nell. I think we kind of got to go green and black, yeah? Yeah, let's go green and black. I think that works for the game, right? Are there other clothes? It's just a... Okay, this is just like headwear. Welcome to Marquet. Simple round satchel. Simple fleece satchel. Interesting. Studs. I think we're good on studs. Oh, interesting. Got a little beret. Maybe a beret. It still highlights the hair, yeah? And it matches. Matches the hair. Maybe. Oops. Maybe that's kind of neat color. Let's see what clothes we end up with, and we might go with the beret. I think that might be. Oh, what's up, Necrotio? I'm about to end the stream, dude. You missed the whole thing, but I'm gonna change my outfit. So help me pick out some clothes. Welcome to Energy. All right, this is the puffy jacket. I don't think I like that. Let's see. Interesting. So that goes together, but I think that's for girl. It might be like a girl set, but I think it's practical for rain. No, I don't think I'm going to go with the beanie, but I might go with that beret. Let's see what kind of shoe. Oh, those shoes are okay. Those are the best looking shoes I've seen. No, you're good, dude. Welcome to the stream. When's your birthday? It's coming up, yeah? Next week? No, I don't like... I'm good on those. Let's see. It's not for me. Nope. I think I'm good on gloves. Do they have a cool hat? Oh, that's just for... Alright. So I think... I didn't really see anything. The 3rd? Oh, your birthday's on November 3rd. Okay. Hey, friend. Trying to figure out what clothes to wear after beating the game. So those are my sneakers, yeah? Canvas sneakers. Those are kind of cool. Alright, so there's a hat that I think is kind of cool. I think we're going to buy these. I think we go green. I think we're going to do a black and green kind of coloring. So let's get the green and let's get black. And we won't wear these out. Oh yeah. I said no. So hopefully those go back to normal. High top. Yeah, so we got some good shoes. All right, there was one sweater that I liked. Let's see if you guys think it's okay. All right, so I got green shoes on now. Let's see. Wasn't here, was it? It was here, maybe? Yeah, so I think this jacket or this sweater looks okay. Let's see what do you guys think about that? Like, I think I'll change my pants to like more black pants, but I feel like that's the coolest thing that I've found so far. Or maybe we go black. Oh, okay. Maybe we go black and then do green pants. I think that's the best one. What do you guys think? Tell me what you think. I wonder if there's black and olive. No, there's not. Green, what does the green come with black? Green and maroon. Okay. Yeah, I think we do black. Black with beige, and then we do green pants. Some of the things, I think this is mostly coat, like, there's a lot of like outfits for women. And I think eventually I'll buy everything so that way I can change up stuff. But I had $1 million, so I figured I'd change my clothes for the first time in this game. I changed the hair color to black and green to match the Z-A colors. And now I need to get some green pants. I think I'm gonna buy this. And we're gonna wear it out. I think that's the coolest sweatshirt I think I could find. That's the coolest like top that I think I could find. I couldn't find like print tees or anything like that. So there was another pair of pants that I thought were cool, and I think that's down here. Maybe this one? Let's see. Okay. No, it wasn't that. Nope. Okay. Let's check. Was it this one? Maybe it was this. Oh, no, it wasn't. These are kind of neat, too. Okay, let's get out of here. I think it's got to be close. So the satchel... Does this one work better? Let's see if we can find a... I think that might work better. Now that we have a sweater on with the olive. Let's get that satchel now. Okay. And then I just need green pants. But where did those pants go? I lost the pants. Is it here? Yeah, I think it's these ones, but we go green instead. Yeah, this is it. All right, we got a new look. Oops. Okay, there we go. So this is my new look. Boom, baby. All right. So it's daytime. Yeah, we have like 3 more screws to find, but I think this is going to be the end of the stream. I have to do like 300 battles. Let's see where we're at on the battles. I'll show you what's left. And I think tomorrow will be a shiny hunt stream and a rank battle stream. So we'll do, yeah, let's see. Mabel's research, right? I have 100 points left. So I have to claim victory for like 330 more battles, just about. So that's crazy. So I'll do that. I might bench the knight just to knock that out. Okay, got our new okay. Got our new duds. So today we accidentally finished the story, which was kind of a surprise and it was cool. But Tawny is going to be taking over Quasartico Inc., which is awesome. And then we got Flabebe and the Mega Stone. So all of our decks is complete now. And we have a complete Mega Evolution Dex. Where is she? There she is with Floette in it. So, so that's done. I kind of went over the method for shiny hunting, which is cool. Let's see. We helped Joelle with some stuff on Pokemon Violet and did a battle on Pokemon Violet. It was kind of funny getting back used to the controllers there. We came back and did a shiny hunt, and then we battled in the Z-A Royale and changed our outfit. So that was the stream for today. I'll be back tomorrow. I think what I'm going to do off stream is try and knock out all those battles. And then we'll get the shiny charm. I'll come back with the shiny charm tomorrow and see if there's any new shinies from today. And then we'll do a shiny hunt. We'll do ranked battles. And then that will be the stream for now. And this is going to be the challenge series that we're going into. So challenge me if you guys want to battle or if you need trades or anything like that. Let me know what shinies you guys want me to find. Because that's going to be the challenge now. What shinies are we after? I think what I'll do on this game for the first time ever is make maybe a shiny dex. If that's a challenge that you want me to do, let me know. But we'll see. Let's see what you guys want. So that's going to be it for me today. Thanks for hopping on, Necrotio. Thank you, Joelle, for hopping in earlier and battling with me. Thank you, everybody, for who's going to be watching this in the future or is watching in the future. Don't forget to level up, guys. We'll look forward to seeing you guys soon, and I hope you have a great night. See you tomorrow. Bye. Bye.